What you see here is all AI generated. The images, right? The table of contents, the proper content structuring with in-article images, bullets, tables, quotes. There's also links to, in this case, this is an external link linking out to an article that's relevant to what this is about. For example, this is an article about how to groom a golden retriever, right? And this link is for prevent the need for painful shave down. So it's a niche specific thing. And actually this is a bad example right here, but let me show you another one right here. Reduce ear odor, right? This links out to a article about golden retrievers on how to clear their ears, right? So the links aren't just randomly placed, they're placed in a way that makes sense. There's in-article image, there's even videos on here. Again, videos that are relevant to what the content is about. And the thing with this is that, yes, you can write all this manually, but it takes so much time, right? Because you gotta first figure out what you're gonna write the article about, right? Then write the article, then source the images, then source the videos, then the links. It takes so much time. And the cool thing is that I can skim through these ones and I can click here. This is weird because it's AI. I can click here to post my integration one by one, or I can just go here and publish all at the same time to my integration. Now, if I want to take this a step further, I can click here auto blogs. I create a new auto blog, and I can have the AI essentially connecting this AI with my site, right? Let's say this is my WordPress site, right? And I can have it produce content, however many articles I want, produce them and publish them every month, week, day, 12 or 6 hours. So essentially what this does real quick is you connect the AI with your site and it generates the content, that's the G, then it publishes the content automatically. On top of that, if you want to go a bit further, you can do, it does the keyword research for you. So it finds out, okay, what are the best keywords I should be targeting in my niche to rank on Google? And it generates content based off of these keywords. It also does content indexing. And like I said, once the posts are published to your site, you can automatically syndicate them to your LinkedIn, to your Twitter, which is now called X, and to your Facebook, right? All this on autopilot. It's pretty cool. So in a nutshell, that's what it does. It integrates with all these platforms: WordPress, Shopify, Ghost, Wix, Webflow, Blogger. By the way, with Shopify, we have a couple of clients that have e-commerce stores in Europe, right? And because Europe, of course, you have Portugal, Spain, Greece, right? There's all these countries which speak different languages. They have multiple auto blogs, right? One targeting the Portuguese language, another one targeting German, for example, one target Italian, and each one of these blogs target local keywords in those local countries. And so they're able to grab a whole big pie or slice of the market, driving traffic to their main Shopify store. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's essentially it.
What if I were an e-commerce shop, and so I need to have a presence in all European countries or most European countries? What was the previous way? How many people would I need to achieve that? And basically, how many people does journalist virtually replace once it's set up and running on autopilot?
A whole team, essentially, because you could just go here, place in your URL, right? This is actually a Shopify store, add your country and add the language, right? And it gives you a list of keywords that you can target, right? And you can do this for multiple languages, right? And you have the AI generate keywords, generate content based off of these keywords. So, I mean, you can replace a lot of people, right? Because it takes so much time to have dedicated blogs in dedicated languages. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you go here to knowledge base, it's a pretty cool feature. You're able to produce brand tailored content. So essentially this brand right here, you can connect the AI, right, with your brand, and your brand is made out of assets, right? Your website is an asset, your LinkedIn page is an asset, any text documents you have, these are all brand assets, right? And what you do is you connect the AI with your brand, it's able to produce brand tailored content with your brand's mannerisms, your brand's tone of voice, your brand's images. So essentially non-generic AI content. It is pretty cool. I'm of course a bit biased, but yeah.
And so I have a use case, a personal use case. I started writing blog articles for our agency, and that is usually the exact opposite of a low-hanging fruit, like the last thing I have time to do. So I'm producing a bit of content, but I would like to produce more, maybe in my tone of voice, or potentially something that says more or less what I'm already saying, but repeats it or repurposes it. Can I inject the content that I write into journalists and have it suggest blog articles or other content pieces?
Yeah, you can inject context. So for example, if you go here to the knowledge base, you can add a link to your site or to a specific blog post, and the AI will analyze it, and then it's able to produce content based off of what you've already written in a certain way, right? Using your, again, it re-evaluates and analyzes how you write, what you write about. And essentially it's as if you had a co-founder, a co-worker on your shoulder at times, looking at everything you do, right? And then helping you produce the content. Hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah. That's pretty amazing. I think I will have to try it. Are there any things that, so I think I get the big picture at a high level, everything that it can do. Are there any pro tips you can drop for us or any cool feature you want to highlight?
So I guess I'll give you both. The things that I think that matters the most is before you can rank a site, before you produce content, it all stems from one thing, which is the keyword research, right? You got to figure out what keywords are you going to be targeting, right? And this helps you out a lot, right? Gives you this monthly searches and difficulty. But the biggest thing, and the thing I always like to do, is to draw this, which is what I call a keyword matrix, which in the y-axis, it has what we call buyer intent, and then the x-axis as traffic, right? And buyer intent, pretty straightforward. Let's say I have an iPhone repair shop, right? And I can have articles ranking for keywords like how to repair an iPhone, or articles. These are articles bringing people to my business, right? Ranking for where to repair an iPhone or how much does it cost to repair an iPhone, right? This keyword, how to repair an iPhone, has a low buyer intent because someone's searching for how, most likely they want to do it themselves. While someone's searching for where or how much, most likely we can assume that they want to pay someone to do it for them. So these have high buyer intent. So when you're going over keywords, for example, here, you want to draw this matrix and target keywords here and here. You don't want to go here, right? Because these have low buyer intent, right? Low buyer intent, low traffic. Low buyer intent, high traffic means they're competitive, right? Because the higher the traffic, the higher the competition. So you want to go for these two, high buyer intent and lower or high traffic, right? That's the biggest thing I can tell you, because if you're doing this wrong, yeah, you can use any tool you want. You can use the most expensive, the best, the better tool. But if you fail at this part, most likely won't succeed. So this is the biggest thing, super important in the SEO space, which oftentimes people skim through. But I have a bunch of stuff on my YouTube channel, boring stuff about SEO, which if you guys want, you can check it out.
Sign me up. This already, I see already applications for us.
A cool feature, I guess, it's this one right here, which at the moment isn't automated, but we can build links for you. So essentially you connect your site, right? We analyze every single post on your site, right? And essentially the AI analyzes a post that's been posted like a month ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, right? And it goes over, this is the article, it goes over the article, right? Reads through it and finds places it can add links to. So essentially it freshens up your content, your old content with new links, right? It's pretty cool. It's definitely a feature that's been asked for. At the moment it's manually, but in the future it's gonna be all automated. So yeah, then you can, like I said, post to social media, you can do a bunch of stuff here. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, but this last feature is really cool. I can think of multiple times in the past working with content agencies where basically it's a service that they'd offer to review your content and optimize it for you.